if I come back next time, please let me have a visible dick. And
stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros.
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 65 of Bards and Nobles, the podcast where we drink beer and roll dice. I'm Brian the Dungeon Master, and tonight I'm joined by...
Oh my god.
Grits Grundell playing the now Aarakocra rogue bard.
You look like a jackass.
Good, because I am a jackass.
More than usual. Did you change your name or are you still going by Grits?
I have not changed my name in canon yet. Thanks for ruining that.
I wasn't sure.
Spoilers. Maybe, I don't know.
For things that haven't happened yet, maybe.
He goes by Symbol now.
He's the artist formerly known as Grits.
The adventurer formerly known.
My name is Trey O'Neill. I'm playing Flint McShrimpton. He is a dwarf druid. And I am currently... No, I'm not an animal right now. I have on my wild shape, so that's exciting.
Oh.
Nice. I'm Andrew Dana, and I'll be playing Elon Musket, the Warforged gunsmith.
Aaron Williams playing Baron von Beauregard the Sixth, the Human Ranger.
I'm Samoan now.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Charles Nelson play Max Stormblade, the Human Paladin.
All right, and before we get into our recap, we still have one more gift to open up because somebody was absent last time.
I was becoming Samoan. Thanks for asking.
How'd that go?
Is that a Girl Scout cookie?
Yeah.
Yes.
The one
That's Tagalog.
I love that thing. It didn't go too well. I took a picture with one Hawaiian girl, and it was a little awkward, and I didn't get very close to her. And I think she liked it that way.
Did you hover hand her?
Those look pretty sweet, man.
Yeah, they actually are pretty sweet.
That's how you stay out of
Show
prison.
them off.
They go with
got
my...
good ones.
For our listeners out there, we have a blue with a misty white
called
and gold numbering.
Taken dice.
Yes, the Taken dice.
Another gift from our friends Kraken Dice.
Oh, Kraken dice.
Yeah, we also want to say that they just re-released a dice set called Berry Sorbet. It's all pink and gold and awesome. It's an 11-piece dice set. Comes with 3 D6s and 2 D20s for rolling disadvantage or advantage.
I would like to add that they are also edible.
We are now the QVC of dice.
Asterisk next to that. You can technically eat them, but they are not edible.
Like lava. You can only eat it once.
Yeah, try not to eat your dice.
Don't try this at home.
You just poop them out later.
We're not responsible for any.
It's the grossest sorbet ever.
All right, let's
beautiful
focus.
dice.
Recap.
Yeah, let's jump back
having a hard
into
time.
this.
If you'd like to
Into it
find out how to
tonight.
win your own set of Kraken dice, stay tuned at the end of the episode.
Any more announcements, guys?
No, I think that's
Right,
it.
Thanks for listening.
This is just an unboxing episode.
Shortest episode ever.
All
Just
right.
kidding. Recap. Who's up?
It's me. This is the first recap I've done, I think, this campaign. So we tried to get into a room where there were some switches that controlled a gate, and there were people in there, and there was a dude and his lady friend that wanted to open the gate. He really wanted to open the gate, I feel like. But our buddy Grits over here tricked him into coming out and then murked him. And then,
As I am wont to do.
And then the lady turned into a were-tiger.
Yeah.
And we had to finish her off. She's probably going to come back, I assume. And then, so now we're walking down a long hallway.
We also got that sweet crossbow.
I did get that sweet crossbow, and I also got that sweet armor.
That Aquaman armor.
I need stats on both of those, BT Dub.
Wait,
Wish you would have
Kibei.
told me before tonight. But no, I can get this. to
You
you.
look like Aquaman. What more do you need to know?
So yeah, you guys were marching down the hallway. The hallway began narrowing. Where the bars were that were blocking you guys off, the levers from the room had removed them, and the hallway began to narrow, and it opened up. And in the opening, you saw these like translucent, sticky-looking strings hanging down. And just beyond that, you saw kind of like this bubble membrane type thing, kind of like a semicircle as far as the hallway goes. It transitioned from the rocky or stone cave type hallway to this bubble, and just on the outside of the bubble, you can see just water on the other side.
This sounds like all the things Kibei likes. I'm kind of sad I missed last episode.
That's why we stopped.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And you can feel the breathing that's been in the hallways since you guys first entered. The walls of the bubble kind of compress and expand over the course of 10-15 seconds in a cycle. It just compress and expand just by a few feet. It pushes this warm, moist, humid air towards you and then pulls this air back into the chamber. And up ahead, probably about 75, 80 feet into this bubble, you see a large, spiky, rocky-looking mound that probably sits 15, 20 feet high. And atop of it is a golden trident just stuck into it. What are you guys doing?
I
Ice cream,
pretty
that's
sure we're in something's butt.
That makes me more comfortable, oddly. I'm pretty sure the golden trident is wave, but I'm also pretty sure there's more to it than just going up and grabbing it.
Wasn't there some sort of riddle that we wrote down that might be helpful?
We forgot that riddle so long ago.
Damn.
He's not wrong.
Something about
So,
finding your cotton
Grits.
water sports double?
Yeah.
Can you fly yet?
Beast boy.
How comfortable are you with flying right now?
Well, first, I haven't been able to yet. I can get a little bit of like lift, but I'm not like fully in control of my body right now.
You can't get it up.
What are you, chicken?
Got him.
Welcome
right
to
into
those
that one.
nights.
I feel like you've been waiting for like 3 weeks now.
You yellow.
I might have a few written down.
At that, Kibei says, "Fly me into that room, Grits. I'm
I
gonna get on
can't
your
lift
back."
you first and foremost. Second off, this tunnel isn't big enough for me to fly through. Second off, I've never flown before.
Well, the trident's 15 feet up.
Off the this giant rocky mound,
But it's like
is
80
off the
feet
ground
down.
by like 20 or so feet.
Okay, and then how much from the top of the mound to the ceiling?
You can't see it from here
Okay.
because you guys are still inside this narrow hallway
Right,
at the far end.
I mean, do you want me to go investigate it?
And it's not like brightly lit or anything. You can barely see beyond the wall of this membrane, this bubble. It's kind of illuminated on a very Prince of Egypt like, where you can see the whales in the water. It's just like shadowy figures, but there's like a lot of red tinted light, I guess, coming from below.
Interesting.
All right.
Has anyone played Dark Souls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Using my extensive Dark Souls knowledge, I know that if I form the shape of an egg in front of Grits, he will fly me into that room. So Kibei takes the form of an egg.
You just take the
front of-
form of an egg?
I look like
Form of an egg.
What
Sorry,
about
was that a new samurai ability?
Shape of a bucket of water.
So, I take, what do they call it? Fetal position in
Yeah.
front of Grits.
Okay.
Waiting to be whisked away.
All right, so you see this piece of performance art in front of you. And what are the rest of you guys doing?
pick up
Kibei just lays on the
I pick up
ground.
my foot and I just kind of scratch at him. I was like, I don't know why,
It kind of just scrapes across his
but I
chin.
feel like I need to carry him. I don't know how, though.
It's not a matter of how he grasped it. It's a matter of how a 150-pound bird carries a 300-pound crab.
I'm not even 100.
You just need enough lift.
Wait, are you an
Maybe
African
if you
swallow?
put a piece of twine between
You
no.
play your cards right.
What are you guys doing?
Grits, go get the thing. You're sneaky.
Yeah, but last time we did this, I died.
Yeah, but I'll bring you back as something else.
We only had one of those.
I got more.
Insight check.
I
All
can
Roll your insight check.
He's lying.
I'm pretty sneaky. I think I can take Grits' place if he doesn't want to
16.
do it.
16. I don't know. Grits?
Yeah, you know I'm lying.
Or shrimp?
I am lying to your face.
All right.
No,
Well,
okay. I can. I'll have to like take a nap, and then I can probably bring you back. So like,
I
don't know how-
stretch.
and I don't know how long you can be dead before I bring you back.
Well, let's. All right. You know what? Fuck it. I've already died. What the hell? Let's die again. I start walking forward. I start stealthing forward. Stealthy as my bird body can take me.
Okay. You walk forward, or you're trying to sneak through the. It's like a hanging beaded curtain, but they're not beads. They're just like these sticky tendrils at the cave entrance.
Is there like? Do they go all the way to the ground?
There's like a half a foot gap from the ground,
Wait,
and
wait.
it's varying by a couple inches.
I can turn you into something tiny, and you can sneak in and then get the thing.
Oh yeah. How something tiny going to carry the trident?
Yeah, you get the you turn.
Turn him into an ant. They can lift a lot.
That's a great idea, Kibei. No, I turn you into something. You get up to the.
I
trident,
mage hand
turn-
and I move.
All right.
I move
You do
the
you, man.
tentacles out of the way.
All right. As you go to mage hand, the one that you touch immediately begins to like wiggle and move and kind of curl up, and it pulls straight up.
Does it try to take the mage hand with it?
Aren't they like intangible from other things, or like because things can't interact with it, right?
I think they're ethereal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
You just looks like it tries to curl up.
Oh, okay. I was like, all right. So the tentacle will try to grab me. That's nice to know.
Yeah.
Does it stay up, or like then it slowly starts descending again?
How long do you wait?
I wait and see.
Until it descends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like puberty.
3 minutes goes by, and then it slowly starts to sink. Go
All right.
back
I
down.
just take my mage hand, just like wave it across them.
Okay. You see all of them immediately pull up. Like
Does
they're
it
trying to
continue? Do
grab.
those continue all the way down the hall, or is it just right here?
It's
at the
just
entrance?
right there where the cave turns into bubble.
Okay. I do that, and then like as soon as they're all up, I walk past them.
Sure. All right. You walk into this semicircle of a bubble hallway. Does that make sense?
And you did say earlier there was like a solid floor.
Yeah. The ground itself is it's natural. It's rocky. It's earthen, and it's also very slick and moist, covered in like cave dankness.
Okay, I just take my time as to not slip or anything like that, and I go real slow and just try to softly get within 30 feet of the trident.
Give me a stealth check.
You did.
27.
All right, yeah, you sneak up, and you see about 15 feet past where those things are hanging down, and you look back and you see like these almost like rock lobster type things attached to the wall, and you can see one is slowly starting to descend this long, one of those sticky tendrils back down, and the other ones are following suit. There's like 3 of them up there.
Okay, I think back and I tell them, I was like, those tendrils are attached to some creatures. So they are trying to like feed and pull some stuff up. They're kind of like rock lobsters.
And at that,
You might, I mean, Kibei might be able to talk to them, not be his people.
Yeah. I speak Equine.
Aquan?
Aquan. At the
Aquan.
tendril.
All right, what do you say?
I say, hey, buddy, can you move out of the way? I'm coming through. So polite.
There's no response.
Mm,
You just walk up to the tendril and you're talking to it.
yeah, I'm talking to the tendril.
Gotcha. Yeah. No response.
I say, take me to your leader.
Doesn't seem to be responding to that either.
In Aquan, I tell Kibei, how rude.
Yeah, I'm like, so in Aquan, I'm like, you're a bitch, ain't you? And I backhand it.
All right. You smack the tendril. Give me a strength check or an athletics check.
Oh, nat 20.
Out here slapping tendrils.
See how I rolled back onto the nat 20?
Yeah.
I like these dice.
All right. He immediately wraps around your arm and he tries to pull you up and you yank down and you see the rest of you see this like kind of small dog-sized lobster just come crashing down in front of him. Some rocks fall too. And it's like squirming around and like immediately trying to like snap and bite as it's trying to pull you towards it. But it's just laying on the ground in front of you.
I say,
It's
hey,
acting pretty
buddy,
violently.
can you let me through?
It's your new pet. Put it in the bag with your pup and the vampire.
I have a question.
You're like struggling with it because it's trying to pull you towards it.
Yeah, I
so
just
you're
talk to
gonna
it calmly.
Okay. You get the feeling that this thing's not intelligent or intelligent enough to carry on conversation, and it tries to feebly bite at you.
Dumb as a
Yeah,
bucket.
it's just kind of like once it gets close enough, it kind of just like bites at your pincers, but it's not strong enough to get through the chitin.
I say, this guy's a bitch too. And I hit him with my anchor.
All right, just give me an attack roll with advantage. You have it kind of pinned down.
As he smashes it, I think to myself, is that a beast?
Yeah,
All right.
it looks like a beast. Write down lobster.
Yeah.
Does it come with cheddar
Sorry,
biscuits?
14.
14. Yeah, you smash it, and it's like crushing a giant lobster just across the ground.
Nice.
I
I am
pick up the
horrified at Kibei
pieces
killing his own
and
kind.
I salvage the meat.
Sure, give me a survival check.
Roll for melted butter.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah, you get every piece off. You're even scraping little pieces off of Kibei and his anchor, but you get like 90% retention of this smashed lobster.
Very nice.
All right, so you get within 30 feet, right, of this of where the trident is atop this rocky, spiky mound. About 5-10 feet up is where it starts to move up, but you notice the mound that is around you on the ground. It's peppered with bones, and it's peppered with like discarded adventurer equipment. The easiest way to describe it. You also see little odds and ends and bits of treasure and things, just weird things sticking out. There's a couple of just random brown sacks.
This from the adventurers.
And then you see above you, the bubble is probably about 40 feet high. And it goes to about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only about 30 feet wide, but it's this like oblong shaped bubble. And just on the outside of it, you can see the just water. First, it kind of rushes, the water kind of flows upward. You see random bubbles and streams flow upward and then kind of settle for over the next 10, 15 seconds and then flows upward again. And that's kind of what's pushing the bubble in.
Oh, okay. I describe that via my thought to the rest of the party. Ask, I'm pretty sure there's something in here protecting this, and I would rather not die again. I'm going to try to grab this and then GTFO.
I'll cover you. And I pull out Amelia and I get ready to cover him.
I would like to cast Thorn Whip.
Okay.
And do I have to attack with it now? Can I just make it?
No, it's an action, I believe, to do an attack. Right?
Well, it's one action to cast it.
Right, but what does the spell say?
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then
Make an attack?
I
Yeah.
do. Yeah, make an attack with it.
Yeah, you don't manifest a whip and then hold on to it or whatever.
Okay, it's not like Shillelagh. Okay.
No.
Well then, I don't do anything.
I mean, also right now, the rest of you are standing in the hallway.
Yeah.
There's still like 2 of those rock lobster things above the entryway.
I
and
think back
it's-
as like, do you guys mind clearing out the entranceway so when I run my ever-loving bird legs off, I can get to you guys?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
I cast Thorn Whip and I hit one of the tendrils.
All right. You hit it and immediately reacts. Thorn Whip, it doesn't incur a grapple.
Sure. You tell me.
You're looking at the spell. So.
No, it does not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you hit it and it immediately tries to pull up and out of the way.
I pull it 10 feet closer to me.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Okay.
And the remaining one, I'd like to try and go and grab the tentacle and then yank it down out of the crevice where it's
Give me
at.
a strength check as well.
I say,
Or athletics check, rather.
15.
Baron, shoot those things.
Righto. And I shoot those things.
Which things?
Remember, there's
The
a giant
lobsters.
bubble.
Wait,
Okay.
you know what? Kibei, that's
I
a giant
mean,
bubble.
you guys have
Where's
already
the bubble?
pulled. What is
It's on the outside of the bubble,
16?
right?
Yeah, you guys.
I mean, but still,
pull
you're
them in.
shooting into the area where the bubble is. I'm
You
just
guys
saying.
pull them down, and you have.
He rolls a 1, he's popping the bubble.
I say you're right.
Yeah.
Shoot the bubble.
No, don't
No.
shoot a gun when the guy's trying to sneak in, you idiots.
We're shooting this
Hey,
at
Baron,
the
stab
ceiling.
this one that I
you
pulled
idiot. How would he shoot at the ceiling and miss and then hit grits?
No.
I don't know, but I've seen how Aaron rolls
He's
before.
trying to be sneaky.
I just yanked one out of the ceiling.
He's trying
and
to
you
be
just
sneaky.
whipped one with the
Uh-huh.
thorn whip.
None of those are as loud as a gun.
His doesn't make sound.
Brian, can I be
Does
just
it not?
sitting there just
That's not
scanning the
true.
area?
Okay.
just looking
Isn't it an
at
energy weapon?
anything that looks like
No, he's got like a
just jump out and
black powder
attack
How do you
me.
say?
or-
How does an energy
Sure,
weapon make sound?
you're kind of ducked down into a little
Boyd took that opportunity to steal the DM.
rocky niche, and give me an investigation check.
I'd like to know if screaming in Aquan is louder than a laser rifle shot, just so we're all on the same page. Because I've already set the precedent that I yanked one out of the ceiling and screamed at it.
I don't remember you screaming at it.
I yelled he's a bitch.
That's right. That's right. We're gonna say the gun goes off. It's louder.
Right, fine. Apparently, laser rifles in this universe are stupid loud.
Yeah, they're like GI Joe guns. They're pretty much regular guns until all it is laser. Like even a case shoots out. a casing.
It's a casing holding laser.
Exactly.
Either that or you yell like a bitch.
Aquan's a very subdued, quiet language,
It's just you just foaming at the mouth.
but underwater it carries very well.
I rolled an 8 on my investigation.
Okay. I mean, you just see more mounds of dead bodies, essentially. Old, sucked clean dead bodies.
Sucked clean, you say.
Yeah, like they're just bare bone. Not bare bones, but like bare.
Like bear?
Yeah.
Like
You
a
guys
bear's
killed the other.
bones?
You guys
Yeah.
killed the other 2 lobsters.
Yay.
They're pretty easy to deal with.
I didn't really want to kill it. but okay.
I hand the carcass
Did you not
to
attack it?
Baron.
I just pulled him down.
Oh, okay.
I,
All right. You have him dead to rights. To impose your will on him.
I killed mine.
I try to go up and kind of like grab it like a snapping turtle. Like I try to get part of the shell where he can't get to me.
Okay. To do what?
Just pick him up.
Sure. Give me an animal handling check
All right.
to handle this animal.
Here's some more meat, Baron. I give him the one that I killed.
and I deshell him.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, you got him.
All right.
And he's just like, at this point, he stopped fighting. He just kind of gives up.
I say, we're going to be friends. and I walk into the room.
All right, so what's everyone doing? What's everyone else doing?
I think back, everyone is like, guys, I really think, I mean, there's a bunch of scattered bones they're clearly been picked clean. I think just running up and grabbing this will end in my immediate demise.
You're right to think that because the super stealthy Trey just walked in the room with a rock lobster in his hand.
It was still 80 feet away from me, though.
Yeah, he's still like at the entrance. Like all of you guys are still at the entrance. Briss has had time to like
He's like-
sneak in.
And not nearly as
80
loud as a
feet.
gun.
This room's 80 feet long.
Yeah, like
The hallway
all the
is.
way, like the hallway into the giant bubble to where the trident is sticking out of his mount.
It's a laser gun, Trey.
It's fucking loud. We've been deafened by it in a room.
No, that was his.
Guns are loud. That's all I know.
This is a rail gun.
Rail guns are loud.
All right, well, Mr. Star Wars expert.
they're louder than
You've
regular
never
guns.
seen a single movie, a Star Wars movie, because they're not that loud in Star Wars.
Are we playing Star Wars?
That's his gun, bruh.
It is the Star Wars.
I'll have one Star
Star
Wars
Wars.
gun, please.
Doesn't even know what a laser is.
I was like, all right, guys, get
a
ready.
phaser.
I'm about to sprint.
I get out my sword and shield and prepare
Okay.
myself in
I
case
get,
something shows up and we have to fight it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get TMC ready.
I just think to myself, it's like, God damn it. If I come back next time, please let me have a visible dick. And I dash and grab the trident and then use whatever movement I can to get as far down.
All right. I'm going to need 2 checks from you. Give me a dexterity check to scale this mound of spikes and rocks.
You can fly it, though.
No, he can't. Not yet. It's his first day as a bird, man.
Brian's making sure of it.
16.
Not on
my
this adventure,
dexterity
you can't.
Is it acrobatics or just straight dexterity?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Oh, then 19.
Okay. You leap and bound and jump up and land at the top and immediately go to pull it. Give me an athletics check.
It's a trident in the stone. All right. 18.
Okay.
You did.
You pull, and it's stuck firmly, and you yank at it a second time, and it begins to shake. Not the trident.
The whole mound.
The whole mound begins to shake.
God damn it.
And move. And
God.
the rest of you see this mound of rock and spikes. It's kind of got this purplish tint, and the red from the light coming in from the water. And you see these like 8 legs come out from under it that are like rocked and as spiky as the mound is, and they're all pointed and sharp and point downward. They extend out, and it picks up and it turns to face the entrance, and you see these 2 giant massive pincers come out, and just this huge like spiky zergling maw in the front of it. And
So it's the guy from Moana.
it is this giant, almost like monstrous looking crab. Give me a dexterity saving throw. As it's standing up to move around, you're kind of like being shaken and tossed to the side.
I yell out, Grits, get out of there!
12.
12. You tumble off the side of it, and you hit the ground. Everybody give me initiative.
Is it a beast?
You can tell at one point, yes, it was a beast. There are huge crabs in the world that are technically beasts.
17 or a 1?
Oh, I know. Because I'm about to turn into one.
But I mean, just as so you don't feel disappointed, there might be red dogs in the world, and you could turn into a red dog, but you wouldn't be able to turn into Clifford. If that analogy makes sense.
This is not a hulking crab?
Or is it a 12? There's the
Not quite.
Okay.
I mean,
Or more than that?
yeah, it would
It's
be
a
more
crab
than that.
that's been like
there's the 12.
altered by this magic dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. 14 for me.
All right, 14.
Oh, wait.
Any of y'all ever play Fallout 4, the Mirelurk Queen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing right now.
No, I'm just picturing Moana. 16.
He says, "Oh, welcome."
Yeah, he sounds like the Flight of the Concord guy from Legion.
23.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. I'm shiny. You guys are first. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to say, Leroy, is that you? I know this guy.
You say it in Aquang?
Yeah, Aquan.
You know what? It just kind of roars like it's a monstrosity and doesn't really have intelligence.
Guy's
Well-
a bitch.
While he's roaring, can I take a shot with TMC?
Looks like he takes
right at
offense
his
to that.
face?
Diplomacy was
He
never
should.
tried.
How far up?
I tried to
Can
talk
I
to
use
him.
an action to climb back up to
Immediately,
the
Ron's
trident?
Like, I shoot it.
Or would
To
it
climb him?
Yeah. Straight.
It would be at disadvantage because he's now moving and kind of off the ground. And also you wouldn't be able to, I don't think you'd be able to scale the entire thing.
How tall up to it?
He's nearing the top of the bubble, so it's about 35. 40-ish
Can I-
feet.
Can I jump the Misty Step?
Sure. You said you're going to take a shot?
Yeah,
you guys were in the hallway. What order were you in? Because
I'm going to move
guys
forward
never-
down the hallway towards him so I can...
All right, so you'll move into like the front half of the bubble where it begins to open up.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're shooting with your gun.
Yep. At his
Okay.
face hole.
Sure.
We're all gonna die.
I mean, not you guys. That's cool.
All right, what's your attack?
My attack is
That would be a 22.
22. All right, it hits.
Killed myself last. Once we get killed by teammates this
Then
time. It's the pattern I've been going in.
it's your pattern.
Okay. That's all I need to roll.
But yeah, I'm Misty stepping up to the trident, trying to wrestle it, or trying to hold on to it.
Okay.
I would like to dash into his zone.
Okay. What's your movement speed?
When I'm near another creature that speaks Aquane, it's 80.
He's right next to me, by the way.
All right. So after you move the 5 feet to get away from him, it drops back down to.
It's 25.
Yeah.
You're real quick off the
you can
block.
get to. You can get to like.
Your acceleration is incredible. You reach top speed real quick.
You get past Elon, and remember, Grits and the giant crab are kind of at the very back half of the bubble. You're still kind of in the front half with your dash. I mean, you're on the next turn. You'd be able to get to him.
Word.
29 damage.
Burn.
29. Okay.
Yep.
I would like to use my cantrip,
Okay.
splash it with water
From where?
from the back of the room onto the back of the creature.
No, where are you pulling the water from?
Wasn't there water in the back of the room?
Separated by a membrane.
It's separated by the bubble. Like this whole everything above you and around you is just water.
It's like a
This-
dome.
it's this magically constructed bubble protecting you from the water on the outside.
Hey, since I use TMC, does that make this?
I can
the
breathe
Thunderdome?
water. Baron, shoot the
No time to turn this
I mean,
thing and breathe water.
do you want to try to use, what is it, shape water or whatever, to try to pull a little water into it?
Is it shape? I
Or is
don't
it
know if I should
control-
do that. I
not
feel like I'll
control
drown
water?
everybody.
Maybe. I don't
I mean,
know.
you're already shooting at it. Why not?
Yeah. A stray shot
Shoot
might
it-
do
say
that.
Shoot at the bubble.
Puncturing this bubble.
Shooting it on purpose.
You know what?
Ramming
yeah,
your face into
I
it?
drowned everyone.
Just you
Just
and me,
to
baby.
teach them a lesson. No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
but
it's,
you- yeah,
it's going
you
to
moved
flood
up
this
too.
whole place as soon as it's.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
I
Go ahead.
I dash forward to
Okay.
try to get as close as I can.
Sure. You'll be able to reach him on the next turn if he stays
All right.
where he's at.
Sounds good.
I dash up to where I drop my new friend. I'll back. I'll come back for you. And then I dash up to where Max is. And no. I just use my regular movement. And then I cast polymorph and turn into a hulking crab.
Okay. How big's a hulking crab?
A hulking crab is huge.
All right.
You burst the bubble.
God damn it.
Wait, is he not huge?
Yo, he's huge. Yeah.
Yeah. There's
So
two.
now there's
now.
two huge creatures in this one bubble that's like maybe 30 feet wide, and the bubble itself is like 60 or so feet.
Also, we don't know which one's you.
No, he looks different. He looks like
You could be able to tell the difference.
he looks like shrimp as a crab.
He's
All
the
crabs
one.
look
He's
alike,
the one.
man.
He's the crab with the beard.
Yeah, he's got a red beard.
I'm confused. Does he look like a shrimp or a crab?
Yes. It's like a crab, but I got a shrimp tail.
Okay.
A lobster?
Okay.
No, totally different.
So, Baron.
I feel like I don't want to shoot in this environment, so
Good
I'm
call.
going to put up Amelia and I'm going to bonus action dash and run to get into the fray.
Okay. You're kind of, you can't. It's kind of difficult terrain to squeeze around the huge crab that's now blocking the entrance.
Is that like a technical definition of it?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you're still kind of behind shrimp,
I
but
ignore
you're into
difficult
the
terrain.
huh?
I ignore
Oh, okay.
difficult terrain.
Yeah, you slide right through his cracks.
No,
And you
now
move
in
off.
his
You're kind of pushing up along the side of the bubble just to move out of his way.
Yeah.
And you notice like a very intense heat coming from the bubble.
Ooh, this must be the boiling bubble that I heard so much about.
Am I close enough to him to attack? After
At that
filling
we
the
are.
room with him?
The water's
No.
boiling.
You need a bigger mini for Trey's transform.
Sure. That's why it's making sense. Say it doesn't make sense?
Well, if we're both filling the room. wouldn't it
Yeah,
be
there's
right-
three. Okay, so yeah. There's two halves to this room.
Ah.
He would be in the back half. Then you had your other three teammates move up ahead of you that some of them use their dash to get to.
Right.
Then you moved into the next room after moving down the long hallway
Ah.
and then turned into a huge crab. So you're
Okay.
still in this area.
Okay.
So just like everyone else, you'd still need more movement to get to him.
Okay.
Anyone else do anything?
Do I
that everyone?
do I have to do anything to try to?
Oh yeah, you
I use
jumped
my
up.
action to Misty Step.
Right.
I'm just holding on to it. Right
Okay,
now.
you grab onto it. Sure.
Bonus action. I tell myself, I was like, dig deep, grits. We got to get this out, and I give myself a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Nice.
He's going to try to snap at you, Grits, with one attack. He misses. And he's going to move forward, and Kibei's in front. He sees another crab. A small crab.
Yeah.
And so he's going to try to attack you.
I knock his head off.
Maybe. You
I
might.
know crab's weakness. It's the head.
What's your AC?
16.
All
Million.
right, yeah, he misses.
Phew. Never mind the million.
And he slightly moves forward. So yeah. What are you guys doing?
Trying to pull the trident out.
All right. Go ahead and give me a strength check. This time with, athletics check. Disadvantage because he's like moving around and being crabby and stuff.
Like he's ill-tempered.
Yeah.
I would like to use my turn to cast Sanctuary
21.
on Grits.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, 21.
All right. You yank it and you pull it free. And you're standing up there with the trident in your hand.
Was that my action?
Yeah.
Bonus action, dash the fuck away.
Okay. You just run down him. You just kind of like run, slide, jump off.
Yes.
Okay.
Or no. Can I use my can I try to like glide away from like I'm gliding from one crab to the other? I'm like, come on. Exactly.
Yeah, let's you'll jump off of him and you're heading towards Shrimp, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Jump onto me.
Give me a Constitution check.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, because you're trying to like physically control your, I don't know.
Did I hit him with Sanctuary
Yikes.
before he jumped off?
Him?
Yeah.
11?
I mean, it's a teammate, so.
You did.
Keep bursting into flames.
You jump off, and you guys aren't sure. You're not mathematicians, but like the angle that he descends, you don't think it was just a jump. You think he got carried just a little bit. He glided just a little bit, but you smack into Shrimp.
Nice.
Haha! I got it! I think everybody.
Then I would like to move a little bit closer and then take a shot with TMC.
Okay,
Because Sanctuary is a bonus action.
right.
I also think everybody, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, shoot him.
Yeah. I'm moving closer to like make it easier to actually hit the giant crab.
Okay.
I thought we said we weren't shooting in here.
Well, it's the only thing I've got that does any kind of decent damage, so.
I don't know. I've warned everyone several times. We'll
The
see what
risk
happens.
is obviously worth it.
I feel
Yeah.
like we've all realized that this is a terrible idea.
19?
19, yeah, it hits.
We talked about it at length.
Yeah.
There was a debate,
According to the riddle, we're surrounded by boiling water.
Yeah.
and I'm a giant crab. No.
That's the crab's weakness.
Yeah.
And butter sauce.
Mostly butter sauce
22 damage.
Okay.
and cheddar biscuits.
Cheddar biscuits.
Gives crabs
I
advantage.
don't know. I'm a little bit with Grits on this one. Let's burst the bubble and hightail it out of here.
Whoa, let's not burst. I said nothing about bursting the bubble.
I'm 100% behind Grits' idea to burst the bubble.
You hit him for how much?
I didn't say that.
22.
Okay, 22. He was in melee range of you, right? As he shoots, I took a swing at you last
I'm
turn.
just kidding.
Okay. You see the bullet puncture the armor and kind of shatter and break a piece, and like this blackish liquid squirts out.
I open
And
my
it
mouth.
hits you in your mouth, and it's very corrosive and it's very painful. For 10 points of acid damage. It just squirts out, shoots you right in the mouth. You guys notice that the acid itself, it dribbles along the outside of the his armor or whatever, his chitin. Doesn't seem to affect it. But now there's this like open spot where you see kind of it's like
Oh no!
purplish flesh.
It's
on
a
the
wonderful
inside.
defense mechanism. You wouldn't dare kill it.
I think back to the group. It's not chocolate.
It's important information to know
I
what's
think
not
I
chocolate.
think
What's it
back,
taste like?
I think back to Kibei. It never is.
Tastes like burning.
It tastes like burning.
Some of that Mexican chocolate.
Yeah. It may be a melting marshmallow. I'm not 100% sure.
All right, so he's going to take a legendary action to act on your turn, and he's going to take one of his legs and try to just like slam it down on Max.
Max
Your
would like
AC
to burn
is-
it.
Black
What?
crab's racist.
20.
21.
So
Guys,
So-
Persuade him otherwise, Max.
Use Bahamut.
All right, and you take 6. 9 points of piercing damage, but you are now pinned to the ground. It just like the weight of him just slams into you and
All right.
pins you to the ground.
Goodbye
I
forever,
have
Max.
heavy armor master, so
It reduces it by 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 6 points.
Yep.
All right.
Nice.
All right. So what are you guys doing? Who hasn't taken a turn yet?
I would like to finish. Oh no, wait.
I
This is our first round, right?
Second round.
Second round.
Second round. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I move up and I smack him around. Going
You
to
kind of push. You push Kibei and Max to the side.
Well, I'm
All right.
pinned.
All right. You push Kibei to the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the leg that is pinning Max down. I guess.
Okay.
Multi attack.
Is that with advantage, or are you just doing both your attack rolls?
I have a multi attack. So the first one is. Holy crap! Okay,
Fucking
the
crab
first
on
one.
crab violence.
First one's 25,
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
and the next one is 15.
That one does not hit.
All right. 10d. Oh man, I need some d10. No, 3d10.
Tindies?
I mean, 10d3 is the same thing.
Y'all keep saying Tindy?
Yep.
10d.
I don't think you can say that.
It's a sequel to Tender.
It's not our word.
Chicken tendies.
24.
24 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
And he is grappled.
All right. So you guys are locked in this grapple. You got him, so he can't move.
Yep.
All right. So he can't move on top of Max. Got it.
I think I got a hold of him. I'm trying to get him off you.
Well, you can use, because it's grappled, you can use your movement to move
to
him.
drag him.
Oh, okay.
It
Do
would
I,
Yeah,
have,
your
movement,
movement gets halved, but you can still use it.
As you hit what?
do I have any movement left?
No, you moved up to him.
I moved up to him, but
I mean, no. There's not.
Space for you.
Sure. I mean,
I can't
you'll
try
have
to, like-
you'll have some.
just
you
to
have
push
some
him
movement.
pull him off of Max.
Okay,
That's what I'm
but when you hit him,
Yeah.
you broke some of the armor, on his one leg, and some more of that black stuff squirted out.
All right.
So you, Max, and Kibei, all of you guys standing right next to him, within 5 feet,
Open mouth.
take
yeah.
10 points of acid damage.
Ah, still not chocolate.
But you can tell, like, there's a lot of breaks in his armor now, and you see just this, like, fleshy, I don't know,
I think to the group. Pretty sure I told you it wasn't chocolate.
monster underneath.
How many points? I'm sorry.
10.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
like
gonna
to-
try to
Go ahead.
get Max to his feet.
Okay. You want to just yank him out of there?
Unpin him. Yeah.
All right. Max, have you taken action this turn?
Not yet.
Are you trying to help him, or?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So go ahead and do it with advantage.
There we go.
I think the grits. Do you still have that grenade?
What am I? Do I add anything to this? or-
Athletics.
I feel like we can just get the hell out of here and not use a grenade.
22.
Okay.
All right. You, between the three of you in this concerted effort, you were able to get the leg off of him, and you pull Max out from underneath.
And at that, I run.
Run, Max.
That's not a good idea.
All right.
I use my movement to get as close to the tunnel as I can.
Okay. You guys are all ducking out of there.
Yeah.
Dipsack and Yo.
Yep.
That was my turn.
I use this turn to get on the shrimp, right?
Yeah, we'll say, I mean, you weren't on time. You, like, jumped off when he started moving forward.
Ha! Excellent.
I move. I mean, if we're bailing out of this situation, I move close to the exit, but I don't leave.
Okay.
Yeah. I start heading towards the exit as well.
All right. So you guys all cram together at the exit.
Of course.
He's gonna use his bubble beam. Fuck.
No, at the before his turn, he's gonna do another legendary action. It's not a bubble beam,
God dang.
but his mouth. He does kind of like. No, he his chest, his what is it, thorax? I don't know the anatomy of a crab.
Pretty sure they just have a body and legs.
Sure, his body expands a bit, and then he expels this jet of black burning acid straight at you guys.
I move out of the way.
Give me. I mean, everyone's gonna give me a dexterity saving throw. Disadvantage for you because you're right in front of him. Yeah.
Oh, so saving throw +3.
Nice. Is everyone within 10 feet of you?
Well,
You said we were all crowded.
crammed.
Right at the
Yeah.
entrance. Okay.
Yeah.
Am I close enough to them or him?
No,
Okay,
19.
because you were trying to push him back.
Same.
Right.
that's fine.
Me and Max
25.
get hit.
17.
19.
6.
Also 6.
25.
All right. Who rolled over 17?
Bada
I
bing.
rolled 17 and up.
Okay, so if you didn't roll over 17, you take
You did.
10,
You take
did.
death.
30 points of acid damage for under 17,
Nice.
Damn.
and then half that over 17.
Does this count as an attack against other creatures?
As far as Sentinel's concerned,
Yeah.
no. It's just an area attack. Area attacks like that don't trigger things.
Okay.
All right, so on his turn,
I'd like to use
my
legendary action.
Dang it. He stole my junk.
he's going to, he's just going to take his 3 attacks against you.
Just only, you know.
What's your AC in this form?
17. Natural armor. I don't know why that would matter.
It's a natural 17.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It clarifies it.
two attacks hit.
All right.
And those are just his claw pincers. He's going for your.
Give him the clamps.
Yeah, he's just gonna pincer you. So it's gonna be 5, 10, 20,
Million.
32 points of slashing damage.
Still up.
And I don't know how this works, but when he hits with a thing, he gets to grapple too. So
I get to
yeah.
grapple every time I attack. I forgot about that.
If you attack,
no. So yeah,
Wait, you attack with your claws?
give me an athletics check to see who's in control of this grapple.
Okay.
I just wrestle
It's
each
him.
22.
8.
22. All right.
Here we watch the 2 giant crabs in
Yeah,
their mating dance.
he grabs you and he begins just like
Clearly, the larger is taking
pulling you
control.
back.
Mounting
Okay.
position.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
I bonus action dash
Okay.
as far down the hall as I can.
Sure.
And then once I'm there, I then think back. Let's get the fuck out of here, guys.
Hold on.
And I cast Cure
Shrimp
Wounds
is
on
in trouble.
myself.
Okay.
All right.
I say, hold on, Shrimp is in trouble. And you know what? I'm pretty far away, but I can't see past Shrimp, can I?
No.
All right.
I mean, you can see that he's locked. Oh wait, your vision's it's dim light in here.
that
you
would be
can see-
disadvantage on a perception check.
Yeah, you can see Shrimp is like locked in battle.
Yeah,
and you
not
assume
enough
it's with
to
the
take
other
a shot.
crowd. Yeah.
Got it.
I would like to break the grapple.
Okay.
And while he's rolling for that, I'm going to
Son of a...
Another 22.
1.
All right.
I'm like double grappled.
so grappled. I'm going to make my way down the hallway, but before I do, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Shrimp.
Okay.
What does that do?
Yeah, basically, if he goes to try to attack you, he has to make a
Wisdom saving
a
throw.
wisdom save
Or choose another
or
target.
choose another target.
Oh, okay.
I heal back 9 points of health.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
I dash down the hall.
Cool.
Yep, making my way down the hall.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm also running, spitting, and crying.
You're just running and
yelling
spitting and
it's
crying?
not chocolate.
Still wiping it out of your eyes?
Yeah, I'm like, why would spread it all over myself?
It's making it worse. It's like icy hot. It keeps spreading.
Jurassic Park, and the dinosaur goes up in the guy's bed. He's like,
Oh.
He does what in his face?
I stay at the door.
Yeah.
I stay at the door and I wait on Shrimp.
Okay, you're just standing there waiting?
I stand there and I wait.
Okay. Did everyone take a turn?
I think so.
All right. So, as a legendary action, he's gonna try to make another attack. He's gonna attack with one of his legs. Wisdom saving throw. What's your save DC?
It is 14.
All right, he makes it. So he's gonna attack. And what's your new AC?
Mine's 17.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah.
All right. It hits.
It's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna be fine, guys.
26 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I am now a dwarf.
I am now a slightly wounded dwarf.
But
26,
also,
you said?
yeah. All right.
Are you a dwarf?
What's that?
Are you a dwarf right now?
I am now a dwarf.
But now he has you kind of pinned to the ground also.
Okay.
And now it's his turn.
Do I see anything?
Yeah, you see Shrimp just kind of losing this fight with the darkness that he's having. Did you want to do anything? Did you take a turn yet?
When I see that, I want to take 2 shots
Into the dark?
into the dark. I mean, just not at the ground, obviously.
Right.
Just at his feet.
Okay.
I mean, I'm far away. It's the only thing I can try to do to help,
Right.
do
We're all
something.
gonna die.
Right.
So
All right,
it's disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
One of the listeners was asking about legendary actions and how those work and how many a monster gets. I know, but they want to know.
The general rule of thumb is most monsters get 3
Before you roll
per
that,
turn.
I pat you on the back. and I
Or
was
3
like,
per round.
You got this, man.
Okay.
I believe in you. It's a D8.
So usually monsters with legendary actions gets act 3 times before their turn is up. This one's only doing 1.
Do good, Aaron. Do good.
Does an 18 hit?
You've got the that inspiration too if you need it.
I feel like an 18 might hit, though. I'm not sure.
It hit when I used it.
Does an 18 hit?
Does it hit?
Yes, now Shrimp is covered
you
in
can't-
acid.
Go ahead.
We said you couldn't see him, right? You're just shooting into the dark?
Yeah, I'm shooting at where I think he is.
All right. If you can't see, I think technically he has total cover. But, with your sharpshooter, we'll say, yeah, it hits.
Okay.
Yay!
Cool.
Huzzah!
And then... I mean, somebody's hit him by now, right?
You
Yeah.
can attack once or twice.
Yeah, I definitely have.
I've put holes in him.
And then Shrimp is right there. So sneak attack or he's pinned and I don't.
He's not threatening him.
I'm threatening him.
You said no.
We'll say no.
All right.
You're not able to line up your shot to hit a vital point or anything.
And I know he's huge, so it's not going to matter, but I'm going to... No, I've already used all those. I can't. I was going to try and do more
True.
damage, but I can't.
Oh, okay.
You got Colossal Slayer, though.
I did do Colossus Slayer, so that's going to be 16 damage.
Okay.
The second attack hits as
Okay.
well. And that's going to be 7 damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough. All right.
Sorry, now that you're sprayed with acid.
2 laser shots.
I'm gonna need help, guys.
It breaks through his shell that's already been damaged multiple places, and you get squirted with 20 points of acid damage for both shots.
Okay.
But you feel a weight lifted off of you as you're able to push this chitin aside, but you feel movement a little bit, and you look up and you see this purplish, pinkish, the fleshy part of it kind of slide out of its shell.
Yeah. Gross.
It slides out and immediately just kind of like climbs over you, over its old exoskeleton and over you, and it's on the backside of you. And you can see it now and clear as day. It's a little smaller, but it's just as disgusting. And it's got like its 10 fleshy crab legs. And it's got like, I don't know, writhing veins and like teeth in its maw.
All your pictures of Mr.
And it's got
Crab.
like this black ooze just kind of like coating it. And it begins like scampering extremely fast, like almost as if the armor was weighing it down towards you. But we're gonna have to end it right there.
No!
Oh,
Man, that went by quick.
I tried to save you, Shrimp.
I mean, you
Wait,
did,
someone
but
towards
you
me or
fucked the
him?
rest of us.
Towards him, so you'll
you're
get an
free
opportunity
now.
attack. Or if you-
What's that?
so you'll get an opportunity attack.
But you're on the
Oh no,
ground.
no, I was
Okay.
just clarifying which direction it was
Yeah,
going.
no, it climbed over you
me,
because it
okay.
had you pinned down.
Right. I didn't know if it was like time to corner this guy and jack
Yeah.
him up.
So yeah, that went by so fast.
That was
went
by
really
a
fast.
lot faster than I thought it was.
So yeah, announcements. We're still doing our giveaway.
Yeah.
We're giving away the Kraken dice that we showed off last time. On top of that, we now can show you guys. We're also giving away these dice trays,
Which are fucking
From-
sick.
Nerdist Woodworking on Etsy.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah,
super
they're
nice.
super high quality. Have you guys all seen these?
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to see them yet, but
I actually ordered one of the
my
Bloodwood
woodworking
ones.
bummer
Nice,
is about to
nice.
get real
Fucking
hard.
dope.
I'm gonna get one.
So yeah, on top of the giveaway, which if you look at the link on
right on
the
there.
post,
Giveaway.bardsandnoble.com.
A lot of
yeah, for this month, you'll be able to get 15% off the Etsy store for Nerdist Woodworking, as well as 15% off at the Etsy store for
Morning Dew dice bags.
Gross.
You can get a dice bag. We're giving away 3 of them. We've got a leather one, a cherry blossom one, and the dragon scale. Wow.
On that, I also ordered one from her. It was custom for grits. It had, like some elixirs and like poisons and stuff. On the inside, I got spider webs.
Yeah, you can.
Nice.
Yeah, if you go to her
Former
shop,
drow stuff.
she will make you a custom one.
And I got
So-
a dagger keychain because I stab things.
Nice.
Nice.
So if you go to her shop, she will do you a custom dice bag.
Do you a
Just work with her, and you can get 15% off for the entire month of June for entering the promotional code BARDS.
Yeah, I really-
BARDS.
I want to get one of the cherry blossom ones.
There you go. It's right,
All right,
here.
So winner, you may have to fight Kibei for that one.
I actually recently bought a leather one.
You want
All
to
right.
find me? Because
So that's the giveaways. Do we have any fan mail?
Yeah. This is from he gave us a pronunciation of his name,
Nice.
so we didn't fuck it up. I'm probably still gonna fuck it up.
You fucked up pronunciation, but go on.
I gotta fuck something up, so it just wouldn't be me. Kelderon Houston sends us a message via Facebook. So I just found you guys recently by accident while trying to Google D&D things for Barnes and Noble's website.
Can't say that.
Oh no.
I have since been listening to you guys nonstop while at work. You're officially the best podcast I've ever listened to, and also the first. I've got to say that Grits is my favorite main character. My favorite recurring thing is where Baron says that insert object here was his grandpappy.
Glad someone enjoys it.
What's y'all's favorite thing that keeps happening or being brought back up? I answered him back. I said, for me, I kind of miss it. He hasn't done it in a while, but I really liked at the beginning when every time I turned around, Baron was like, he's in cahoots with the enemy. He's a member of the Void. Like, everything I did is like, he's evil.
That was pretty good.
That was fun.
We can go around the table and answer that if you want.
Brian, what's your favorite thing that you like to do to us?
Recurringly.
You know.
I don't know. My favorite recurring thing, and this is, I don't know. This is just in general. Whenever like there's something that gets placed in the room or a challenge, and then you guys like do it. I don't know. I don't know if that.
When we have sex with it?
No. Like,
Because we do that a lot.
Like when there's a cliff and we jump off
when
of
there's
it.
something to interact with, and then you guys interact with it. Like that's my favorite.
Ooh, I'll put a
Brian's like,
That's
I
kind
love
of
how
like right
easy
there.
you guys are.
That's like that's a meta thing. I don't know.
So like when I drink the water from the basin. You were like, hell yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. Stuff like that. I'm like, that's why it's there. Touch it. Do it. Play with it. I don't know.
The next room's gonna have a glory hole.
That's my favorite pickup line.
Charles, you're up.
I just like all the wacky stuff Kibei does. Like, I think my favorite thing was when he was taking the corpse and like smashing it through the windows of random houses.
That was pretty funny.
That was why the hell that happened. My favorite reoccurring thing is when we live, when we probably should. I love that. It's my favorite part of this entire podcast.
Speak for yourself.
Except, I like it when Grits dies. I wish that was more of a recurring thing.
Boy,
We can make that happen.
reoccurring.
I'll bring him right back as something else.
That could be an ongoing thing. What is Grit's going to be this week?
I keep ruining all of the fan art.
I kind of have two things. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Boyd and I used to live together, and like we have a lot of history. So I love when our characters get pissed off at each other. To me, it's just so much fun to role play that, and like, you know, he's sticking to his character, which is like neutral evil or something, and I'm sticking to my lawful good, and our personalities clash. I just love that. That's a lot of fun for me.
All right, that's it. Next person.
And the other thing is, whenever Trey's like, I'm just going to leave, we can make new friends, guys.
See, look, this is the one time I tried to save everybody and not leave.
What are the chances?
You know what? I should do that.
You got hot
I can
chocolate
leave.
in the
I can make a new shrimp.
I don't think I've said it to you, Baron. I think you're always the one that's out of the room.
No, you said it about me.
I do think that's actually pretty hilarious as well. Like, we get into a pickle and Shrimp is just like, no, I'm done. I'm gonna go find new people to hang out with. It's a bad crowd. I also think it's actually, the Kibei shenanigans are also really funny. But I think one of my favorite things is when like we kind of figure like Brian had something planned out for us to do. And we're just like, nah, fuck that. We're gonna go fucking shop or like play with this glory hole or something. Like something he didn't even plan for, and then he has to think on his feet.
The
It's
glory
so much
hole's
fun.
always there.
I search for a glory hole without even telling you what I rolled. I can find it.
It's there.
Find two of them. They're stacked on top of each other. All right.
All right, I'm in one and you're in the other.
Oh man.
Shrimp is shorter, so you can get down.
My old chum resting on your
Fantasy world for all fantasies.
My favorite thing that happens, which I guess now you can see, is when we're approaching something, we come up with an idea, and then Brian's like, okay, and then just starts shuffling through papers, like trying to figure out how to react to what we just decided we're going to do.
The worst thing is Brian's facial cues when like he's like, oh yeah, do that.
Yeah.
When he's like,
Yeah.
Touch it.
I can touch it.
Just like I
Like when we're going to like read a scroll in a dark room, and he's like,
Oh my gosh, I struggled so hard not to react during that.
the phrase, so you touch it?
so you do it.
Yeah, that was a great question. Calderon?
Calderon.
Calderon. From Houston.
No, his last name is Houston.
Oh, it's just Houston. Oh.
Calderon Houston.
Of Houston, then.
Of Houston.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Trey's got our Patreon.
Big
mentions.
thanks to all of our
patrons
on Patreon.
for making this.
Also, a quick
So
shout
rewarding.
out to everyone who came and saw us at Magic City Con.
Yes. that
Yes.
was awesome.
Really
Special thank
appreciate
you
that.
to Jedi, James, and Locke, who drove multiple hours to come and see us there. It was
Yes.
awesome
Yeah.
to meet you guys face to face, to actually have to see one of our shirts in the wild from a fan was
That was actually pretty weird.
dude.
It was weird. It freaked us out. Don't ever show yourself Birmingham.
Please don't
to know
ever do
that
again.
to know that you guys are real and not just
Yeah.
like names online
Not
or
just
We
Twitter
thought you were all
Russian bots.
trolling.
yeah, not just people in the digital ether.
I don't know. It was so surreal for me. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
So big thanks to our higher up patrons. That'd be Rachel, Austin, Brett, and Tarken.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you guys so
Also,
much.
if you are a patron, be sure, and if you want to be, $2 will get you into our new patron Discord. We've been in there chatting it up with everybody. We talk about D&D,
And I just send you poop
pets.
emojis all day.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's
all he
that.
does.
Trade made me delete the gangbang channel, so that's not there anymore.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
missed
it is.
out.
Yeah, you missed out the whole 5 minutes it was up.
I mean, the channel is gone, but you can still put it in
The
general
spirit
chat.
is there.
All right.
If you would like to join the ranks of our patrons, you can go to patreon.bardsnobles.com. We've got some pretty cool records like the Discord server. We got some shirts and stickers and books and shit that we give away.
B-roll, early access.
B-roll, early access. B-roll is actually one of the favorite things for a lot of our patrons.
Yep.
And if you want to rock some shirts or whatever, go to shop.bardsnobles.com for some Bards Nobles swag. Check that stuff out. There's some pretty neat stuff.
Find us on all the major social medias.
Yep.
Watch
I
us
have
on
a
the
question.
YouTube.
How many people listen to these 14-minute outros?
Everybody.
We literally had someone on Twitter who was like, if you skip them just talking, which I highly suggest you do not, because that's one of the best parts.
Yeah.
The whole thing's us talking.
The rest of it is shit. You wait till the end. It's pretty good.
They actually skipped the episode just to get to the outro.
It gets good. It gets good in the last one.
There's a 40. So anyone who doesn't know, there's a 40-minute silence in between the B-roll and the outro.
It's like old hidden songs on hidden skits. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for
Thanks for
listening.
listening, everybody.
Thanks,
Thank you
everybody.
guys so
Night,
much.
everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but bunch of zeros. Ah!